Okay, so welcome to our tutorial for replacement and addition of a RAM module in our laptop unit. So we have here an Inspiron 5000 series laptop from Dell, and we have here an additional card for our random access memory or our RAM. So this is a 2400 megahertz RAM. So we'll be doing a step-by-step procedure on the installation of this card. So we have here our tools. Okay, so to start with, let us have all the screw available to be taken off. Okay, so make sure that the tip of your Phillips screw will fit perfectly with our screw in our laptops. So let's check. Not a good fit. Alright, so let us unscrew all the components here. Let's use tweezer if it won't come out. Okay, make sure to check and place properly every single screw removed from the back of our laptop unit. It will take some time for us to remove all the available screw. Just make sure that nothing will get lost afterwards. Okay, so just a tip, if you happen to check on the different screws for our laptop, we have one here. Okay, it's not too clear, but actually it's a half threaded screw, which is a bit longer on some of the screws. So we have here half thread and full thread. So those half thread screws are usually placed near the hinges of our laptop, so on the edges part here. Some of the full thread, which are long, are on the side part or the outer part of our laptop. So we have also here a smaller one, this one here, small one. So we took this one from one of our lock for our disk drive. So we'll take the disk drive off. So this is the disk drive. We'll take this one off. Okay, so in some cases we have locks for our CD-ROM drive. So this is the place where we took it off. So there are some screw here. So it's actually empty. Two different screw, a bit smaller. Again, let's take it off. Okay, so if you can see this from the screen, it's really small and very short. Okay, so again, alright, so make sure not to lose that one. So there's two of them. Okay, alright, okay, next, so we'll break off the edges of the laptop. So we'll open it that way and break off all the edges. So we will be using our nails this time. Okay, so be careful. Okay. So we'll continue to prick some of the points of our laptop. Okay. Okay, after pricking everything, so we can already take off our back portion. Okay. so this is now the internal components of our laptop unit. So we have here on this portion our HDD, we have here our clock battery, we also have here our battery component, we have our NVMe, this one. This is actually a 250 gigabyte NVMe. We have here our RAM. There are actually two sockets here for our RAM. We have our fan. This is where the optical drive is located. We have our wireless module. Okay, so we'll be installing this one. This is additional 8 gig of RAM. So we have an existing 4 gig here. So make sure just to match the speed of our modules so that it will work well later on. Okay, from 4 we will be adding additional 8 gig, so this should present on our computer as 12 gig in total. So just observe, okay, hold the edges on the sides, make sure to check where is the notch portion and then match it on our socket. Okay, insert and then push. Okay, you will hear that clicking sound, and then we're actually done. So let's just check some components here. Alright, so there's nothing to adjust. So we can now return the back cover of our laptop. Okay. In some cases, some would wish to check it first, or they run the Windows first before turning back the cover. But this time we'll have the cover returned first before we turn on our laptop, just to make sure nothing will get into the motherboard. Okay, so we turn on the locks from the side. Okay. Can you hear that clicking sound? Alright. Everything is set, but the screws are not yet returned. So let's try to turn on the laptop. So it alerts that there is certain changes in the amount of our memory. So let's just continue. Let's continue. Actually, we did not install yet our optical disk drive. So we'll wait, let's see what will happen next. Okay, so let's try to log in. Okay, say let's go to our properties. So this time we already have our additional memory. So let's check. So we are now running on a 12 gig of RAM. Okay, for a while let's check on our settings. So we have around 11.9 usable for our RAM. Okay, so let's go to our MS config. Well here, let's go go to our task manager. Okay, so alright, so we can already see on our task manager under performance that we are already having a memory of 11.9. Okay, so that's the 8 gig plus our 4 gig. So that's how easy is the installation of our RAM module for our laptop unit. So thank you very much for joining us on this short tutorial on the installation of RAM for our laptop unit.